going on, guys? We're gonna level some Berserker. At least we're gonna try. We're gonna see. The Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure that I can find my big primary, my diamond-tipped war javelin, because I know I've got one somewhere. I hope I didn't give it away. That would suck. Okay, let's look for our diamond-tipped war javelin. Surely it's on this guy, because he's our Berserker. But I really hope I didn't just, like, give it away. Well, well, well. What's going on, Pixel? Thanks for the 12-month resub, man. Full year. Oh, it's right here. Fucking perfect. Dude, thank you very much, man, for the full year. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing good. I know it's been almost like a full week since we streamed, right? I gotta see if I can find these, the Jamal's legs. Because that gives us like an extra 20% throwing damage. 1 year, my man. Dude, 1 year. This is like our first... I think this is my first stream of 2024. My keyboard died as I said that last message. Yeah, dude, 1 year. That's crazy, man. Hard to believe we've already been doing this for just about a year. Not really full-time, per se, but... So I'm going to make a Berserker and Maxim to round out my 6-box group. Nice, dude. That should be really nice. Hey, what's up, Weasel? Oh shit, and 9s as well. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for the 5-month resub, man. You and Pixel coming in strong. Be cool to hunt with them when they're done power leveling. Yeah, dude. Berserkers are insane at high levels. Nines, thank you very much, dude. Oh, hey. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Would you look at that, guys? With all the additional stuff that you can put on a level 1 character now, my Berserker has 15,400 HP, and I don't even have legs on yet. Here pretty soon, I'm going to have to redo that video and be like, how to have 20,000 HP at level 1. Yeah, I said it before, but Nines and Pixel, thank you both again, man. I appreciate it. Half the HP my 85 mage has. Good timing. I was just sitting down to play EverQuest finally. Hell yeah. So this should be cool. I've actually been seeing some issues with people on the forums saying that their personas are receiving exactly 50% of the EXP that they need to, or that they should be. So we're going to test a little bit of that today too and see if that is a thing that we're going to get. Hey, what's up, Hulk? Damn, nobody's selling the Jamal's legs. Ooh, okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to do without the extra throwing damage here. Where? There they are. Oh man, it has been a crazy long week. Even with being off Monday, it's kind of sucked. Getting back into the swing of things is really fucking hard. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, it has been not favorable getting back to work, that's for sure. Same, yeah, this week was one I cannot wait to leave behind me, yeah. I don't even know why, to be honest. Went with an ogre, so we don't have to worry about being frontally stunned. Let's get us some disciplines real quick. And then we'll be good to go. Okay, let's see here. Where? Blunt axe, leg strike. Where? Oh, right here. Other guy. Where the fuck is Throwstone? There we go. So happy they made an instance flipper for the final... Oh, for the final fugue mission? Getting... Nice, dude. Okay, Throwstone. Beast and SK already maxed. Very nice, dude. You've just been having him grind away. Oh, I think we can actually get more HP than this now. Put on the rest of our illusions. 16,000. And mage. Nice. You've been having that group grind pretty hardcore since the beginning, man. Rogue's about 300 away from max. So what are you gonna do with them once you're maxed, man? Is it like the that episode of South Park when they hit max level and they're like, so what do we do now? And Cartman's like, now we can play the game. We got haste, we got our HP buff, we got our regeneration. Dude, we're not far away from 20,000 at level 1 right now, helping out someone that was way far behind in AAs. Oh, that's cool. Are you helping out somebody from chat? Nice. It's the most AC, HP, and endurance that we've ever had for a level 1 character, so I think we're gonna be doing good. Oh shit, I don't think. No, I'll leave my guys suspended. Where do we want to level? I guess we could go straight to... Let's go beat up some Crushbone. Maybe we'll go terrorize some guards afterwards. And I really didn't think we could have this much HP at level 1. But since Ominous talked about in chat yesterday, the Paragon pet that you get from Lorien's song, this little badger, you can summon at level 1. It gives you more HP and stats than that Jansveel does. Alright, let's go fight something with a little bit more HP than this. Okay, there's the guards. We don't want to hit them yet. Or do we? They're level 50. No! Fine. Nice. 160. $270. If I need an opinion, the group as it stands right now is SK, SK, Beast, rogue, cleric, mage. I need to drop one to bring the druid to max his AAs. The two SKs and the cleric are definite have to stays. Who do I drop? I mean, I have a feeling that your mage is probably the one that you're getting the least use out of right now. If you have to replace one, I would probably say mage. Because mages require, like, kind of additional spells, sticking their pet in and everything like this. You get max use out of a rogue from the time they start attacking, pretty much. So, the mage is probably one that I would, you know, shelf for now, especially since you definitely don't need the pet to be tanking. He's doing the least DPS, yeah. Mages are good, don't get me wrong, I'm not trash-talking mages, but, like, they do require a little bit of a build-up. Really be getting their use out of them. I don't even know why we're fighting enemies this high level yet, because we're still getting the max 11% that we can get. Holding out for that earring for him. I want the 125 one. Honestly, Pixel, another thing you should probably look into is the Rallo Sec earring for those guys that's through Claws of Ishan. I think one of the SKs is ones that he's power leveling 9s. I think that's the reason that one of them's got to stay. If I'm understanding correctly. At least that was my assumption. Okay, yeah, yeah. Someone's little baby, he's power leveling. Go gadget pathing. Thought that was your normal group. And at 50,000 AAs, he cannot tank that. Yeah. Yeah, tanks get the short end of the stick at the requirements for AAs to be able to tank efficiently. Especially in, like, the tier 2 stuff. Because the tier 2 stuff just doesn't fuck around. It'll just straight up bonk you for 100k. Level 4. And I do think that they're right. The people that were talking about how personas are receiving exactly half the experience they should be. Because every single time I've leveled a persona, and this is like my 9th persona, I'm getting only 11% whenever max used to be 20%. So I really have a feeling that we are only getting half the EXP that we should. Which is definitely not good. That's why it's been taking so much longer. It's been awesome leveling personas, especially with people. But I think part of the problem is that we're actually getting half as much EXP as we should. Especially with the group full of people, like, we should be just destroying. And we are. But we're not getting near as much EXP as we should. Not to mention we've got 191 thorns at level 1 now. Can we stack this, I wonder? Please tell me we can stack this. Ah, never mind, we can't. Can only have one familiar, not two. Oh well. Run! Just click that one off. Oh shit. Nice. Thorns is doing all the work for us. He's all the way up there. We can't get to him. There we go. That's better. Hey, what's up, Tuma? How you doing? Can't complain? Hell yeah. Oh shit, I almost forgot my coffee. Here in a second, once we've cleared out the zone, I'm gonna grab some coffee. Maybe I should actually use my melee a little bit here. Still need to aug the druid. Yeah, yep. Yes, sir. Hey, where are you going? Doing another Berserker? Yeah, this time it's actually a persona. Beforehand, all the Berserkers I had done were, like they were alts, basically. And now, I was able to do a Berserker as a persona, so I could use some pretty insane stuff. Beforehand, like, the highest I could ever get a Berserker was like 12,000 HP. Now, at level 1, I could have about 16,000 HP. Because of the Lorien Song Pet and the Jan's Veal. So I just wanted to see how broken I could make one this way, and it's pretty insane. They have all their 125 tier 3 group armor now. Yeah, buddy. Hey, what's up elsewhere? Is he not? Oh, somebody must have killed him recently. More broken ridiculousness. Yeah, the most broken ridiculousness we've done yet. The Druid not ogged, but buffed at 490. Dude, we're gonna get him up high. With all the group gear that you have, like, what's the average stats on that group gear now? Is it like what, like 13,000 HP? Because if it's like 13,000, by the time I get him ogged, each piece is going to be around like 15,000. And I was going to ask you, do you want them ogged for survivability, or do you want them ogged for pure damage? Because that's what's going to kind of matter. Yeah, that'll be about 15,000 then. Yeah, elsewhere. This is like the most ridiculous level 1 character I've had today, or so far, because I found out, thanks to Ominous's pro tip, I found out that the Lorien Song pet that you get for the Paragon, you can cast at level 1. It gives us an extra 1550 HP and 3 to 7% healing and damage, and a 70-point damage shield, and endurance and regeneration, and HP 15 points. That and the Jansville and the axes that I can equip from level 1. I started out at level 1 at 16,000 HP. And as far as like a leveling path in mind, when 12k just isn't cutting it, yeah. Yeah. So I leave that up to you. I know, you know how I use them. It's a lot of power leveling, grouping with you and other. So I'll group them for survivability. I'll gear them for survivability. Sorry, 12k in total immunity to damage. Well, now especially elsewhere with the Jansville, since anything that hits for less than 200 just simply won't damage me. Yeah, Pixel, I'll group them for survivability then. Or, I keep saying group them, I'll gear them for survivability then. Okay, I think we're pretty much already done with Crushbone here. But yeah, elsewhere, I haven't really thought of a leveling path today. But it does look like some of the information people shared online, that personas are getting exactly half the EXP that they should for using those broken 122 axes. These aren't even the 122, these are the 118. So we could be a little bit more broken. Coffee, thank you. Thank you, Hulk. Thank you, thank you. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back with coffee. Have you been playing various personas over the last week or two? Can't say that they've been leveling slowly, but seems about right to me. I mean, it just seems to be when they come back to the game, the class logged out is not the same as I logged in as. Yeah, there's definitely an issue with that, like, because I was offline for almost a week. Like, the last time I was signed in was when I did all the god-killing stuff last weekend. And I signed back in as my level 60 monk. Which definitely wasn't accurate. I have level 110 druid armor I don't need to use anymore. Anyone have a druid that could use that armor? Well, I'm sure there's definitely someone who could use it. Okay. I'm done chugging coffee over here. Let me get my attack buff on. 217. There we go. We got good run speed now, too. Played one of my paladins in tactics, logged in as a bard. I feel like there's definitely something to be said about the EXP problem, though, because beforehand on my other characters, I would always get like 20% a kill. And right now I'm getting anywhere from like 11 to 15%. So there's definitely a problem there, at least from my experience. And that's with me using the Adventurers perk that's an extra 5%. And not to sound negative about it, but part of me makes me think that it was done on purpose. Part of me makes me think it was done on purpose, so it like incentivizes us to spend money on potions. People on the EverQuest forums speculate it's related to the amount of time you have been logged out. It supposedly reverts classes after a couple of days offline. Yeah, that it does, Jog. Oh, feeding them fellowship EXP. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice, dude. And I was going to ask you this, Pixel. Are you having your caster classes melee as well? Because a lot of these weapons, they have perks on them with the expectation that you're also going to be meleeing with your caster classes. Like that's why these things do such insane damage. With Fellowship, anytime you get less than 10% EXP per kill, the Fellowship Vitality makes it up to 10% per kill. Oh. Well, that's cool. We're going to work on melee for a little bit on this guy to make sure his stats are staying where they need to as well. I would just have it make sure I set the Druid. Oh, yeah. Got my Cleric to 63, so hopefully hammer time sometime this weekend. Nice, dude. Did Ominous hook you up with one of those hammers that you were asking for? If not, I can still look for mine. Okay, cool. There's a lot of corpses right here from the same person. Ominous says his magical bag of anything, just ask for something and out it comes. Yep. Yeah, that dude does a lot of farming, man. I was gonna do my farming and stuff like normal today, but I'm unfortunately locked out. Because of, I think last weekend, whenever my power flashed, and I did everything like a day or two late. Looked at the Druid max AAs, 79,000. Yeah, Druid AAs are insane now, too. It's because all the focus AAs, man. They have like 8 tiers of focus AAs for each of their individual abilities. Okay, we got 2 hand piercing up just a little bit. Oh, you know what I need? Auto fire. Do I have auto fire? SOS. Auto fire. / auto fire. Like, why am I pressing this button like a pleb? Cause pleb. I don't appreciate. I resemble that. Well, this is nice. I'm gonna end up having like 20k HP by the time I'm level 30 or so. Kind of answered your own question. 396. We're getting better damage here. Must not be able to go anywhere else apart from Crescent Reach now that the spawn timer is just not fast enough anymore. It really depends. If I go to a zone where I know that there's going to be pretty much nobody else, it'll be fine. But, I mean, aside from the Serpent Spine zones, pretty much nothing spawns fast enough. Which is really annoying, because I would like to level in other zones. Oh, we already got our first critical hit. See, this would be even better if I was able to get a pair of those Jamal legs. I'm going to have to run some tier 3 Planes of Power stuff to get ornate leggings, so I can make that Jamal set for a Berserker. Because it gives you like an extra 10 or 20% throwing damage, and you can wear them at level 1. So we could be doing even better. And I think starting the 17th is when that new tower, that new tower event is going to be in North Row that we're going to have to check out. When OP as fuck isn't good enough, yeah. When it could be better. When it could be better. All I can say is it's a good thing that I started off with 3,000 of these axes. At this amount of slash played, I'm about level 4 in the tutorial still, fighting level 3 spiders. like I said, I mean, all this is just thanks to Ominous, because I hadn't even thought about uh, giving the Paragon pet from Lorien's Song a try on a level 1 character, because I knew it gave you extra stats, but I didn't think it was going to be worthwhile. We'll hit level 20 here real quick, and we're going to go somewhere else. Ominous gave me a mess the Ancients last week, so things are somewhat different now. Yeah, buddy. Now, if we could just get you 3 of those. Nah, I'm sure you don't want to be too overpowered. I know you like the leveling process, so I get it. Oh, shit. Person almost died here. I did my good deed. I helped. Was thinking about what would happen if I had a Jansville, and it would make the entire 1 to 60 game completely trivial, so the point, I would wonder what the point of playing it would be exactly elsewhere. That's why I was saying, like, I know twinking for some people just doesn't work, because it ruins the fun of playing, you know, the type of game that they enjoy playing. I get it. I 100% get it. I am opposite to that. I love leveling 1 to 75, but I love it that much more when I get to do it when I'm completely overpowered. I want to be so overpowered that I curb stomp everything. And it's taking us forever to load. Back in the day, I gave myself unlimited skill points in Titan Quest, was bored within 2 hours. Yeah. Man, we're getting some server lag today, for sure. I get it, though. My playstyle, I always have the most fun when I get to do stuff ridiculously overpowered, though. Balancing ability versus challenge. Tip too far in either direction, you either get curb stomped or bored out of your mind. Yeah. I always liked the idea of being able to be so overpowered that no matter what I did, I'd be okay. Good thing about EverQuest, you have complete control over where you are on that spectrum yourself. Well, especially like 1 to 75. You have pretty much control over that. Like, I would say 75 plus, it matters less about how twinked you are, because there's such a small difference between really being twinked out and being decently geared. Like, you're still not going to be able to solo when you're really twinked out. You're still going to have some outside help. Okay, so where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Level 20. Man, I feel like it's such a cop-out if we go to Guck and we just stay in Guck until like level 50. But that being said, it's Guck. You know where we could go, though? We could do Luckland. We could level in some Luckland content. We haven't done that in a while. We're already too high level for Pollutal Caverns, so we're going to go to Mars Saru. It's been a while since Guk, though. Played my Ranger and bought during the week, got 3. Died without that risk of dying, just going through the motions, yeah. Listen, Guk it's awesome. But it's so awesome and it's so easy to go from like 10 to 50 there that I feel like it's honestly cheating. Oh, thank God for coffee. It wouldn't be that big of a deal if it didn't have such like a high Zim. I really wish, man, I'm serious. Like, one of the things I think that they should do, instead of having an expansion some year, if they can't, like, source things out, they should honestly just, like, rebalance a lot of these old school zones, both EXP, HP, damage, and spawn rates. And it would make a lot of these old school zones way more desirable. Nurgle can take you from 30 to 60 if you stretch it far enough, yeah. But it's been a while since I've done like Maris Saru, Dawn Shroud Peaks, and even Maiden's Eye. I bet Maiden's Eye would be pretty decent too. Ooh. Marcer I find really dull, but I like ESP. I don't know. I used to not be too into Maris Saru, but I found like it was kind of a hidden gem of Luckland. I don't know what illusion I want to be here. Here we go. Be a dwarf. Oh, never mind. I remember why I don't always come to Maris Saru. It's bright. Just like Crescent Reach, I found the Giants and FM Fort spawn really quickly. That is one thing I do think that they kind of balanced out recently. Let me turn off advanced lighting real quick. Oh, it's not even on. Oh. There we go. Okay, that's better. Like, damn, I don't want to blind people who are sitting there in the dark. Yeah, I think that they did mess with the spawn rates for the Giants. That had to have been something they messed with. Wish they would take the hint and do the same thing for High Old Keep. Yeah, the fucking goblins, dude. I think they've decreased it from, I think it used to be 22 minutes, but it's still like 7 or 8 minutes, I think. It really needs to be like a minute. Especially considering High Old Keep used to be like divided into groups of like 3. Used to be like 3 different groups. Because back on the Saren server, like you'd have one group of people chilling at the front, you'd have one group of people chilling in like the side entrance area, and then one group of people taking both rooms at the bottom. And if times were desperate enough, you had like those rooms divided into separate camps. Strategy is 21 minutes. A little slow if you level above 55, but yeah. I feel like we had pretty good luck there when we were in a group. I guess it helps that we had literally the entire zone. I'm already remembering why we don't normally level in Luckland, because these guys have like twice the HP. Like, these guys already have almost 1,000 HP, and they're still just yellow cons. As a trio, you can clear left and right to the bridge, and that usually takes about 18 minutes. That's right, because you normally do, what, like 3 characters and a healing mercenary? I keep thinking of things from a perspective of, like, 3 characters, 3 mercs. Don't run a merc unless I need to, but one at most. Man, I gotta work on my 2-hand piercing. My throwing is good, but... why I like Justice with its 9-minute spawn timer. Yeah, Justice, yeah. Thinking of running my SK through all the heroes' AA's missions. Oh yeah, for all the additional extra AAs that you get. It stacks up, man. I think it ends up adding up to like extra 20 or 30,000 HP if you get all the points into it. Come on, buddy. Not gonna hurt to have him? Yeah. Come on. Come on. Big damage. Let's go. Come on. Miss, 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 miss. There we go. Literally trade power leveling to someone. For someone to do them for me. Are you hint, hint, nudge, nudge? Is that what you're saying here? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Come on, Chad. I know someone likes to run those missions. See, I don't know if a lot of people enjoy those missions or if a lot of people just do them because they have to. Come on, buddy. That's a 27, okay. A big boy. I suppose we could do some Kunark stuff. We could like level in the over there. Because that's a place I almost always just run through. I don't ever actually stop and hit the content. Random. Almost just crit for 1,000. Because the zone seems terrible. It's definitely not a fan favorite, that's for sure. Yeah, let's skimp out of here and we'll go hit the over there. Because at least in the over there, number one, it's easier to look at. Way too many HP. Well, yeah, number one, it's better to look at, and number two, everything here has ridiculous amounts of HP. Texture, Shrug, who needs them? Yeah. At least in Kunark, everything has about, you know, half the HP. Okay, why was it interrupted? I've always liked doing Kiosora, Dalmir, Nurg, and Druga for leveling a Kunark. Yeah, crazily. That's honestly, I didn't really do much of that for Kunark content until elsewhere. One of the other guys in chat was talking about those zones, and Nurga and Droga are both really, really good zones. Kiosora, I pretty much never make my way to. Let me rehaste this guy real quick. But it's not that I have anything against Kiosora, it's just I feel like I outlevel it so fast without realizing it. Let's go. That's a good area. But Kunark is really nice because it's got a nice mixture of enemies that hit a little harder and have a little more HP. But it's like Luckland that everything just fucking skyrockets and they have 3 times the HP that they should. And it's really annoying. It would be great if you could get straight to the undead without pissing about with the spiders in the maze. I think one of the reasons I enjoy Kunark stuff so much is because there's so many dungeons to delve into. There's so many big open world zones with like secret little dungeons. Can't remember the name at the minute. Howling Stones is great thematically, but lousy EXP. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, these guys are 35. Oof. Little ahead of us. Howling Stones, yeah. Frenzy. There we go. Okay, so now we're in a zone I leveled in a whole lot more of. Don't worry, V, I hardly think your life is in danger. No, it's not that it's in danger, it's just that everything is much higher level. So we're basically killing 10 levels higher than we need to for the same amount of EXP. That's the problem. I 100% don't think my life is in danger unless I go try to fight, you know, Talendor, something like that. I'm sure we could even take the cliff golems at this point. Killing mobs too high without taking damage equals real first world. The real first world problem here is the fact that we're basically taking 3 times the amount of time to kill something for the same EXP. Requiring 9 enemies to level, teardrop. Because what's nice is with these guys being higher level, though, I guess a nice side of it is that we're going to be getting pretty much 12.994% EXP per kill for like the next 6 levels. How are we doing on axes here? So we've used about 500 axes so far. There's one. But honestly, I do really enjoy leveling in the over there. This used to be one of my favorite spots to level. I think it was also the mixture of the danger of leveling as a good race here, because the dark elves that would patrol the dragoons here that patrol would fuck you up. Because I think there's a dark elf that patrols all the way up to pretty close to the Frontier Mountains zone line, if I remember correctly. Come on, there we go. Wonder if we can kill a cliff golem. Oh, he's apprehensive. That's right. I'm an evil class. I forgot about that. We're not going to mess with him then. See, this isn't too bad. Yeah, so these guys are all in their mid 30s, and they have less HP than the guys that we were just fighting. and Mara Saru that were all like level 22 and 23. Massively different. Killing mobs 8 levels above him, Fee says, this isn't too bad. Most of these guys are 10 levels above me. Not too bad. Know what I mean, Vern? Let's be a human for a little bit. While you were not looking, gonna swap out your weapons with a rusty halberd. Rude. Get me some like level 1 crude axes to hit for basically no damage. See, and even though we're killing pretty quick, there's still basically plenty of other stuff to kill. What level do we have to be to enter Howling Stones again? Is it the same as Sebalus? Like 46? I think it's that. Want to say 46? Gotcha. This dude's tanky. 34. 46 or 51? Gotcha. So I think we'll be okay here until we hit 30. Then we're going to have to go somewhere else. What's the Dragon's Horde feature they're selling in the marketplace? So it's Dulac is a hot zone. Okay, we're going to Dulac for sure. So Dragon's Horde is another form of storage pixel that also doesn't account for lore items. So you can store 3 lore items on your character now. You have Dragon's Horde, Shared Bank, and your character. So Dragon's Horde basically it's kind of like think of it like an offline storage for your character. So like my Mask of Tinkerings I have 1 in a Dragon's Horde, and I have 1 in my Shared Bank, and then 1 on my character. Sarnak Fort, LOL. The fastest fuck boy. It's really good, Pixel, because I think for just purchasing it, it gives you access to it on every character on your account. And it's an extra 125 slots of storage. So I have like a whole bunch of fabled items backlogged in mine. So whenever I need one, I can just check my Dragon's Horde. Sarnak Fort. Ooh. It's like Lake of El Omen. I wonder if we're already too high level for that now. Because that is unfortunately another place that I run out of enemies fast in. I think it was like mid-20s. Oh, yeah. Lower level than over there. Okay, yeah. Maybe one of our next characters then. one of our next batch of personas that we have here. It would be nice if we could... Oh, nice. Our first hit for over 1,000. Next up, Dreadlands. Ooh, Dreadlands would be a good one. Carnor's is going to be a little bit more difficult because it's not open world, so I can't really kite in there. And if I remember correctly what happened last time I played this Berserker, a Berserker like this, mercenaries weren't really able to keep aggro off of me. So I don't even think I'm going to bother summoning a mercenary, at least for a little bit. I would particularly prefer to stick with open world zones, so Dreadlands might be the next place that we gotta go. Are you dead set on ranged attacks under 60? Not dead set, but it would be easier. Oh, Tower of Frozen Shadow. There's another one. I think we're at the perfect level to do Tower of Frozen Shadow as well. So if I do Tower of Frozen Shadow, definitely not ranged attacks, at least not for most of the zone. But I think Tower of Frozen Shadow would be a really good idea, actually. So let's do that. Actually, let's hit level 30 real quick here, and then we'll do the tower. Because I'm always down to see some tower. Now that we're keyed on this persona, you have planes. Yeah, we also have planar zones that we'll end up accessing pretty close to 60 probably, like the Undead Library, but found the other floors too much of a pain in the ass to move through characters. Yeah, it's definitely not a box friendly zone unless you're using macro quest. Damn, fast as fuck, boy. Couple more kills and we'll be level 30. There we go. Grab some more discs. Yep. Yep. Let me see, actually. Do I need any more discs yet? Okay. We're still good on disciplines for now. Divertive strike, distracting your opponent, leg strike. There we go. That's going to be good. Let's rebuff here real quick and we'll teleport over to Iceclad. Hey, what's up, rhinos? Thank you. It is the bird from Lorien's Song. We're using a couple things from Lorien's Song. This is the mount, the phoenix, and we're using our badger, which I just clicked the buff off of. This is the Paragon pet that you get for completing basically Paragon of Lorien's Song. You can use it at level 1. It gives you a minion that gives you an extra 1550 HP, mana, and endurance. Your healing and damage spells do an extra 3 to 7%, and you also get a 70 point damage shield and an extra 15 mana, endurance, and HP regeneration. Sorry, mana and endurance regeneration. As if we really needed the extra stats. We got him, though. Maybe the turtle will be up that we can beat up. Yeah, there's definitely some server lag going on today. Maybe Stormfeather will be up for the eye patch. Stormfeather? What zone is Stormfeather in? Because I'm completely drawing a blank. Ice Clyde? Oh. Let's see where Stormfeather. Oh, spawns all the way right here. We'll check. It's a clicky haste item, yeah. That's a good idea, actually. We'll check to see if he's up. We'll also check to see if our buddy, the giant turtle, is up. Because that'd be a really cool fight. Level 30 Berserker versus level 65 raid boss. Worst case scenario, we get our asses absolutely handed to us. I think he can spawn anywhere over here. Doesn't look like it. We'll go check on Stormfeather up here, though. This is a part of the zone I haven't been to in a long time. The last time I was out here was the Kraken for the Rogue 2.0. Spawns right out here that we have to kill. The last time I was out here. These zones are just super nostalgic. Stormfeather, would you look at that? That's a good shout out there, dog. That's a really, really good shout out. On a 1 week respawn timer? Holy shit, we got lucky then. Aw, dude, he didn't drop it, though. Damn. Oh, it's a quest. Oh, shit, okay. I'm guessing I need the second part of the Ice Cloud map for that. So the scroll is the drop. Okay. I thought it was... Here I was thinking it's just like a single item that he drops. Do you know what else I need to do for that? I guess I could always just Google it. I can't believe he was up, though. Can't remember the details. Yeah, I'll look it up. It's all good. Thanks for the heads up, though, man. It's a shame that our turtle friend isn't up as well. Stormfeather is the bottleneck. Oh my god, I can't talk. Mouthful of coffee over here. Yeah, Lodazel. Yep. I think somebody must have came through and killed him recently. I think he's also on a 1 week respawn timer. Oh well. So I'll look up that quest for the clicky, because especially if it's tradable, that'd be really nice if I could use that for level 1 characters. EverQuest Stormfeather. Quest, the Lost Map. Oh, it's for the Eye Patch of Plunder. I see people selling those all the time. Oh, the 4th piece of the map is found on Lodazel. Yep, so it looks like our skeleton friend is also the bottleneck. That's good. The first floor, these guys are blue. It's much more frequent compared to Stormfeather. Lodazel is 1 to 2 days. Oh, yeah, I thought he was a week-long spawner as well. Well, that's good to know. Just realized how one of my shoulder exercises looks like me doing Hitler's. Oh my god, elsewhere. So just make sure you aren't doing those exercises in public and we'll be okay. By the way, how is your shoulder, man? Just don't goose step while exercising and you should be okay. Yeah, what Pixel said. See, even with us killing dark blues here, we're still getting like 11% a kill here. It just goes to show the zone experience modifier here is insane. Much better than it was. Now Adult Lake rather than a fuck me that hurts. Nice. Still can't lift it much higher than shoulder. Hey, man. I'm glad it's doing better, though. About 6 months ago, it seemed like it was basically agonizing pain, so... A win is a win. See, this is crazy good EXP. We're killing dark blues way faster than before. We're getting better experience than we were killing reds. And over there, get sore after 2 odd hours of PC playing, so we need to have shorter playing sessions. Dark blues for 9 to 11% is, yeah, doing work. This place is nuts. We're killing light blues, and I think I just got 9%, 7% for that one. Million miles better than we were a month ago. Exactly. So basically, you're just doing like therapeutic exercises with it. Keep it going. Is there a reason the devs have never gone through and even out the Zens, or is it just hard to do? Honestly, Weasel, I think they do it on purpose. I think a lot of these old school zones they keep really, really high percentage-wise to counter the fast respawn rates of the zones like Serpent Spine. Seems like an easy win to give some lower level variety. I really think it's just because I think it's done on purpose. I think they maintain a lot of these old school zones like this because they want to encourage people to come back and have new memories about them, but it also counters the really quick respawns. They tried to do with hot zones, but that had many results at times. Yeah, like making Skyfire a hot zone. 2 types of exercises. One's a range of motion, the other is strength required to actually lift it. There we go, yeah. I would imagine, are you using like those big rubber bands a lot? Because whenever my dad injured his leg, he did tons of like rubber band exercises with his legs and his arms. You get like those giant stretchy rubber bands. But yeah, I really think that it would benefit them greatly if they went through and redid the Zims. Maybe not decrease the EXP in some of the zones, but increase the zones in everywhere else. Use a belt, need something to push against outwards. Oh, yeah. Love resistance bands, that's my default for bicep back day. I just remember getting those resistance bands and snapping my brother with them a lot. Also use a walking stick, push with the left so the right gets the range of... Oh. Yeah, those resistance bands were always just lethal weapons for me and my brother back in the day, not for actual exercises. See who can snap the other person in the nuts. You hold it like you would a quarterstaff. Oh, you know what we haven't done yet? We're gonna have to redo our illusions here in a second, because we should be doing better damage now. So what race you suggest I make with the Berserker? Ogre. But doing back rows with one last year, slipped off my foot and gave me a nice jab to the nose. Did not feel good. Yeah. Kitty. Pff, gross. Ogre all the way, man. Yeah, definitely got to be a little bit more careful. There's a video I saw on TikTok of some dude doing exercises with his legs, and the resistance band snapped up and hit him right in the nuts. I'm sure that did not feel good. The reason I say Ogre is especially at first you're going to get the frontal stun immunity, and I don't think you get an AA that really still gives you the frontal stun immunity. Gives you a chance to shake off stun later on as a melee character, but not like a tank. So I would say Ogre. Because Ogres are up on things. Typing gym fails into YouTube can give hours of entertainment. Yeah. I just think Ogre's the obvious choice there, because if you don't like the way Ogre looks, you can always change the illusion too. Would you look at that? We have even higher AC now. We're 35 and we have almost 18,000 HP. Oh, these guys are all turning light blue. We got to go up in levels. 3rd floor. Let's go. Fippy would still kick your ass, though. I think for April Fool's someday, they should make Fippy Darkpaw like a level 150 enemy that patrols through different zones and just destroys people. Forgotten so much about the game. LOL, it's been years. Well, hell yeah, crazily. There's lots of people who come into chat and they're like, I haven't seen this game in fucking years. Isn't there a Fabled Fippy? I think there's a Fabled Fippy, but I think he's still only like level 15. Oh, like 15 or 20, yeah. He's like Fabled Lockjaw. Instead of being level 25, he's like level 40. But really, though, they should make him like level 150 and then make him patrol different zones. Like whenever the whole Carafirm the Sleeper event back in the day, where he went from zone to zone and just killed everybody. Enough to screw over anyone who levels in the zones, yeah. Always my favorite level of Tower Frozen. I think it's level 5 or 6 that's my favorite, to be honest. It's the one where it's like it's the small circle room where everyone spawns in like the center of the room. We just got 40% for 1 kill there. Totally not overpowered. Hey, Alfred the Butler. And the good news is now that we're over level 30, we're getting all of our haste. We're also getting all of our max damage from our weapon. Percentages shown when you ding have always been screwy. Yeah, that's true. But it was weird because I'd literally just dinged and I looked and I was already at 36%. So it looked like it actually gave me 40%. I don't get this game. I just play it. Yeah, hacks. Sorry, you guys saw it here. It's the new macro quest cheats that gives you increased EXP. Even though we're getting like 50% of what we should as a persona. Oh, here. I think since we're here, we should probably do this illusion just to match. Speaking of hacks, I'm stuck in the midair right now. There we go. Hey, what's up, Grim? How you doing, man? I want to say I think this area is like my least favorite. I remember from last time, I don't want to go the wrong way and zone back out. Backtracking slightly, last time I used an exercise band, I gave myself the worst wedgie in recent memory. Good EXP, though. It is really good EXP. Really, really, really good EXP. Okay, so let me see here. That's to Ice Clad. We definitely don't want that. I think we gotta go here. Yeah, we gotta go around. Nothing like having a 229 damage shield at level 35. Hello, Shadow Man. Another Shadow Man. You can't hit me with anything. No names. The time the devs couldn't be bothered to draw enemy models equals shadow. Yeah. Remember the old shadow men from like the common lands? See, this is my favorite floor. This is the floor that I have like some of the most fond memories in. Just camping here for hours. Well, we're finally getting to use our melee abilities a little bit here. See, either one of these graphics right here, I'd be really happy to have as an illusion that I could cast. Like, look at that face. That dude was about to marry down. Sexy, yeah. Well, at least you don't have to worry about our biting at all. Yeah, these guys are all light blue and green. Nice. I'm kind of surprised that none of these guys frenzy, or they're not really... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, don't really seem social. Oh, there's a named, I think. Woo, level 40. Recast our buffs again real quick. Yeah, sadly, I think since we're level 40 now, even the next couple of floors that we go to, I think everything is going to be either like dark blue or light blue. We might have already out-leveled the good old tower. So many old world zones for level 30, Soleil, Perma, Runny Paw. Don't remember what level Paw is now. Paw, after Gates of Discord for that expansion, after that for that server drops, Paw becomes a level 65 zone. It's like 60 to 70-ish. Still an awesome zone. But I suppose we could do happens during LDON. Agnar is that. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. LDON. Figured it was one of those expansions around 65. I didn't realize Agnar already had that, though. That's cool. I suppose we could go to Soul B, because those guys have, like, no HP, and we could probably just keep soloing there. Always go kill some fire giants. The elemental split paw is mid to high 60s. Sebalus would be really good at 46 whenever it unlocks automatically for our level. Otherwise, I'd have to go through and do the key. Yeah, elemental split paw is awesome for like 60, like 65 to 70. Because I remember on Mischief when I was playing, split paw was like phenomenal EXP from 65 to 70, especially for AAs. Except Zone Zim though, yeah. I love Sebalus, guys, don't get me wrong. It's like one of my favorite zones. But the fact, like most of the time soloing, I don't really have a stun that I can use. That by the time I get down to the fungis that like complete heal and shit like that, it's just such a pain in the ass. It's so much fun on my mage back in the day being able to charm stuff. Yeah, a mage's dream. Here's another illusion I would pay out the ass for. I was always a Seb guy, never did Chardock much until TLPs, now I'm addicted. This guy elsewhere in chat keeps getting me to go to some of these old school zones, and Chardock B is another zone that's now like one of my near and dear to my heart zones. It's zones that I never really thought about going to. Chardock's so much fun. Chardock B especially, I would say, was a good time. I had some horror memories of Chardock A farming that damn mask for a rogue back in the day. Okay, where are we going here? That's Ice Clad. We definitely don't want that. Halfling mask, yep. Dude. My first hit for 1,267 damage. Feels good, man. Stupid traps. Spent an entire month of my life getting that mask. I remember I spent a ridiculous amount of time farming that damn mask. Even like the halfling mask and the other ones weren't near as bad. The half-elf mask, all the other ones weren't near as bad as that. Come on, let me up. Server lag. Here we go. Oh shit, hello. Someone mentioned there was some event on live servers today where you could get the gnome mask. Is that true? Not today, Jog. But there was an event called Dragons, or Raids that they did a couple months ago. And yes, that's how I got the Mask of Tinkering. Yeah. It was back during the... You remember the bonus event that they did for the children's, like the charity event? And they gave us like the incentive of the... If we hit the goal, everything dropped like 140% more loot. Because of that, enemies that normally didn't drop loot were now dropping loot. So whenever you ran Dragons, which took you through Carafirm's lair, those dragons were dropping the old school loot. So I got like a Staff of Morning Dew, I got several Shrouds of Longevity. I farmed it enough that I ended up getting 15 Mask of Tinkering. And I've got them kind of stocked all over different characters. Because I was just running the event just to show people... Oh, is that it? I was just running the event for the stream. Just to kind of show people like what the event looked like. That guy just dropped the... Huh, it's just a random named. I heard the Burnt Woods are outside of Ogok today. I'm not sure what you mean, Sedicus. Like the Burning Woods? That's by... Oh. Oh, it's an old meme. Okay, I was like, what? What did I miss? It's an old meme from the Kunark days. Okay. That was before my time then. Just literally over my head. All these youngins don't know the good stuff. It's probably before the word meme started being used to. Probably so. That's from a long time ago. I like how I'm being referred to as a youngin. Listen, just because I didn't start playing the game until, like, Luckland was out... Alright, that's enough of Tower of Frozen Shadow. If you didn't start before Kunark was first released, you're a youngin' to me. Listen. I would have been like 10 years old at that time. I stand by what I said about you kids. Now get off my lawn. Okay, I think... where do we want to go from here? We're 44. Kind of narrows down the options. I guess we could go to... I wonder if Soul Bee would be any good still, or if it would be already too late. We can check out Soul Bee. We can check just in case. But I feel like Soul Bee might be a little bit too... might already be too far along. Carnors, okay. Let me transport Kunark Vines. Yeah, I'm gonna run back and we're just gonna hit Carnors. I'd love to hit some Soul Bee, but I think by the time we get there, the only thing that's really going to be worth killing is going to be the Fire Giants. Soul usually good that from 45 to 50. I feel like, yeah, I think we'd probably just we'd be too far along. Yeah, Carnors should be really, really good. Maybe we can fight Goranair. I'm gonna have to stop and get some more coffee in a minute. Whole Undead would be good. Oh yeah, the Whole. That's one that I almost always miss out on. Just because the level range. Make a train for nostalgia stake. There we go. Yeah, just... I'm never opposed to the Whole. It's just the fact that, number one, it's in the middle of nowhere from zones that I pretty much never go to. And I feel like it's also one of those old school zones that I just run out of enemies. I only think of the Whole when I think of like a TLP power level spot. The Yeti. Come on, Gornair. Might as well kill Venerable Sathir. We could try if he's up. Yeah. I have yet to ever level a Carol Isle. Carol Isle for some reason? No, there's an old school one for sure. Now there's a quote to join the stream. I'm never opposed to the Whole. OV, happy Saturday. What's up, Shifty? Now listen, I'm never opposed to Whole. I only ever think of the Whole when I think of my epic. Yeah. What's up, pool boy? Any dragons? I don't see a dragon. They'll have MH Park to Chardock B zone line if you choose that option. Oh, good to know. Oh. No dragons for us today here, guys. Suppose we could always run through Skyfire and see if Talendor's up. Give him a run for our money at level 44. Green. Oh, light blue. Gross. Yeah, Shifty. Happy Saturday, dude. I'm never opposed to the Whole, indeed. Even this late in the game on live world bosses or permacamp, they pretty much are. There's been a few times, crazily, that I've gone through some of these old school zones and I've seen the dragons up and I'm like, what the fuck? How again do you make the Berserker axes that are OP? You just have to have a Berserker that's at least level 118 to summon Axe of the Conqueror. What is crypt required? 54, 55. Yeah, if Crypt to Decay was like 47, it would probably be pretty good. Yeah, Pixel, you just need, I think it's level 118 for Berserker, and that AA, Axe of the Conqueror. Or if you're level 121, you can summon that level of Axe, which is even better. Because I think that one also doesn't have level requirements on it. Level 60 mobs, so 46s would get smushed mostly. Yeah. Ooh, yellow. Okay. Oh man, these guys have a fuckload more HP. Hot damn. It's my next stop after Chardock, B. Perfect, my circle will be 125 quickly. Well, I mean, if you're power leveling him, for sure. If you really want the easy way, then just bring a druid along, cast your Wrath of the Wild on it, and then boom, you're going to be level 75. This just goes to show how much worse the EXP is. What's power leveling? Lol. We got 8% from a dark blue here, when in Tower of Frozen Shadow we were getting that for light blues. Has always been brutal. Undead here is still one of my favorite camps. Yeah, the Zim here is not generous. Not all blues are created equally. Yeah. I wish I got 8% from blues at 120. Yeah. Dude, if you were like above level 100 and you were getting 8% for anything, that would be ridiculous. Well, we can always check to see if Venerable Sathir is up. Because I don't think he's going to be able to hit us hard enough for it to bypass the Jansville anyways. Quantity of mobs, yeah. Hey, you stop that healing right now. Right now, I would usually be at Velks, which is the thing. Trainer's Castle is a great zone, yeah. Yeah, it's a great zone. Just for the lulz, let's give the mobs Jansville damage immunity, yeah. That would be rude. That would not be for the lulz, that would be for the lose. You only get 5% from blues in the Karanas. You listen here, pool boy. I will not have Karana slander. Although I feel like that's an everyday, like an every stream thing. You get 20% from blues and Guck. Fucking absolutely you do. Guck is insane, man. Burn the Karanas, may Soul World bless them with his cleansing fire. And it wasn't me this time, yeah. Get your Karana hate out of your system. Ooh. Oh. Well. We got a few here. Saw Elsewhere hanging out in Piranhas all day. I'm sure you did. To be honest, he's probably one of those guys that hates it. He hates it publicly, but loves it behind closed doors. He's a closet Piranha lover. It's okay. It's okay. My Piranha hate will never die. No one would believe you. Nope, I'm sure. It's true. It's got to be true. This guy's 55, so this is gonna hurt a little bit. See, look, we hit him for 1,000 damage, and that did less than 10% of his HP. It's ridiculous. Do you have the achievement for visiting every zone? Not every zone. I think on this guy, I've got like 7 of 8 of those journeyman perks, but I don't have the achievement for visiting every zone, no. This is actually the perfect spot for ranged farming, actually. Ah, damn. The pathing is so weird here. But no, definitely not every zone, pool boy. $1,200, 1,000. This dude's got some insane HP. Oh. See, look at that. This guy's got like a third of his HP. $1,290. Took like 20% of his HP away. The best part is that these guys can't summon. But this is actually like the perfect range farming spot here. This was Velx, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. Oh, a light blue already. Come on, buddy. Come on. He's broken. I'm trying to remember what all Veneral Sathir does. I think he just life taps. And as long as we resist that, we'll be okay. Lots of pop zones open up at 46. Yep. Oh. Level 50. Okay. Yeah, plus our favorite little Plane of Justice spot. My spot, I will charge you rent. Listen, just because you brought it up first doesn't mean that it's not also my spot. If going hands or bodyguard area should be 52 to 54 range. Oh yeah, that's right, the hands in the back. Those guys also drop the Kunark slot pieces. All the clickies. Send me all your unwanted crap, we'll call it even. Fair. I think I've got a little bit of a tab built up there elsewhere. We got our triple attack now. Let's go. About 6 months in credit, yeah. We don't get our first batch of actual throwing AAs until 59, I think. Oh, he's got Spear to Wolf, that's why. Damn, boy. Fast as fuck. Vexar's another one that would have been a good alternative, but it's super out of the way as well. Yeah, Vexar is awesome because it's almost always a hot zone. So that's probably a spot that we're going to end up going, to be honest. Dude's holding the Defiant Short Sword. Yeah, dude, I love me some Vexar. We're going to have to switch over to doing hot zones now that we're higher level. Because now instead of getting our glorious 18 and 20%, we're going to be getting 5 and 10%. Opinion again? Okay, go on. I'm full of opinions. Always a fun crawl zone, yeah. Back to bot after last week's bot chat fix. Not sure what 60 is. Oh. Is the Berserker Epic worth getting? The 2.0? Or are we talking like any of the lower level ones? Because I think the 2.0 is still worth getting. Construct. Ooh, look. Construct is Scythier. We got a rare named. Oh god, no. God forbid you have to kill more than 5 mobs per level. Listen here. The sass. But yes, you're right. God forbid I have to do something. You mean I have to actually press buttons? Yeah. What is this button pressing? Back in my day, it took 4 hours to get 2 blue bubbles worth of EXP, and we liked it. Yep. I think they have a term for that. It's called a masochist. I think that means you enjoy pain. Which is, yeah, that's your right. Don't get me wrong. From a Reddit review, EverQuest is a slow grind MMO. Grab a book and be prepared to move slow. Kill a mob, rest, read 10 pages, and repeat. In 10 days, you might have a level. Dude, that's exactly how it used to be back in the day, though. Not my EverQuest. Oh, quest items, yep. Law Defiant. That was left on Monday? Excuse me? You kids wanted to fly through content, get to max level in a few weeks instead of a few years. Hot damn, yeah. I love, I see these people playing Quarm and seeing how slow it is, yeah. I love watching Quarm content, but I really don't want this to sound bad. I like watching Quarm content, but I will not put myself through it without a group of people. If I had a full group of friends to play, And we were actually... Oh, it's the remains. If I had a full group of people to actually play with me, and we wanted to do Quarm, I would probably do it, but I will not do it by myself. Get from 1 to 2 in a tutorial without killing a single mob. It's the remains up, so no Veneral Sathir for us. Without DZ, it's a pass for me. So, doing work... I think they recently added, like, raid instancing for raids as well. Watching Semi play Quarm is cool because he plays with 5 friends. Yeah, I just wouldn't do it, like, solo. Watching level up Larry, just seeing him run through the zones with no TP or POK zones, I was like, nope, I need quality of life. Yeah. I refuse to play on any emu that's going to lock itself to a certain expansion. I want to keep seeing new stuff, not zones I've been killing in for over 2 decades. I think the reason a lot of people also play the emus is, number 1, it's free. And number 2, it's not Daybreak that they're supporting. Because it seems like there's a huge chunk of the player base that refuses to support Darkpaw, Daybreak, whatever you want to call them. They just don't want to support them at all. I get playing because it's free. Because, you know, if times are ever tough for me too and I have to play free-to-play, I mean, I have Fury and a V, I can play free-to-play. But I might also play on Quarm or Emu as well. Or any of the emulated servers, I should say. Unique roles too, and some of the old design, it's nostalgic. I especially liked zoning into Quarm at first for seeing like the old Freeport. Man, that hit me like a ton of bricks. Seeing the old school Freeport again after all that time made me really, really happy. I'll play a test before emo if times get that tough. Yeah. True, I guess you could always test copy all your FE characters over to test. Let's see here. How are our lockouts doing? Yeah. Did you break down in tears when you saw the old Freeport? Man, it made me super happy when I saw the old Freeport. I was genuinely really thrilled to see the old Freeport. Not to mention the old Common Lands. One of my favorite zones is the old Oasis of Mar. Like, fuck, that was one of my favorite zones back in the day. Seeing the old Nectalos makes me really happy. But it just, it pisses me off how, like, Daybreak, Darkpaw, whatever you want to call them, how they kind of dig their heels in the ground and they refuse to give us the old school versions of the zones on TLPs. Like, I feel like we should have the old Freeport up until Prophecy of Ro drops on a TLP. Semi plays with the old UI where you had this big gray border and your gyms are there. Yeah, the old stone UI. That's one that I would probably also play a little bit of too. I wouldn't do it permanently because they need to be universal across all servers. Yeah, I know, elsewhere. It's just annoying. But like, well, I think it was Sedicus that also said it. I don't like the idea of playing on a server where it's expansion locked. I feel like it'd be a waste of time. It's locked in a full set of Viz and non-Viz. Group armor for the Berserker? Hell yeah, Pixel. I'd like to see some of the old school zones, Darkpaw, to bring them back as instances for special events or quests. Yeah. I would be really, really happy to see like a quest that takes us through the old school Freeport. Like we go through and like there's a big final boss or something like that. I'm also fingers crossed, kind of hoping that this new tower event that they're introducing in North Row after the 17th, I think that's going to be really good. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it's going to be a really cool experience. I'd like to see them do actual new zones. LS is just reworked zones with harder content. Several of the zones are brand new, though. Like, I know Knock is like the redone Crescent Reach and Blightfire Moors, but a lot of those zones are redone zones. Or, like, they're brand new zones. They're not redone. Unless I missed something entirely. More new zones is always good, yeah. I was really happy And like the more I see reviews about Lorien's song, the happier it makes me too. Well, we're out of enemies for the most part, unless we go downstairs. Like, I don't know if any of you guys watch the EverQuest show on YouTube, but I was watching their review of like EverQuest in 2024 or 2023, whatever it is, with all talking about the new expansions and like giving awards for the coolest looking zones. I was really happy to see that a lot of people are so happy about Lorien's song. You have Zone into Kazakh butthole. I would do it. I love the EverQuest show. Yeah. I miss large expansions. The ones Dark Paw releases these days are smaller on the inside. Yeah. I think it's kind of production value as well, Sebekis. I mean, they really don't have that much. I don't want to say they don't have much money. I don't think that they have the development team to drop those big expansions. Yeah, the EverQuest show I'm really entertained by. I like the production value. They only have 2 developers. Are you serious? Do they really only have 2? Because I could have sworn it was like a team of like 7 or 8. They don't want to have a development team. Yeah. Well, folks, I think it's time to get out of Carnors. No clue. That's a joke. Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, damn. Times are tough. Well, I know that they're increasing whatever development teams that they did have because we're getting whatever new EverQuest experience that they were promising for 2028. Who knows if it's actually going to stick? But they said that they're planning on running EverQuest, 1 and 2 for like the next 10 years to come. Who knows if that's just an empty promise? We'll see how it goes with the new ownership. If they will really increase the spend. Yeah. I don't know. I'm hopeful. I like the idea of being a glass half full kind of guy, as opposed to being a glass half empty kind of guy. Even if it's just naivety. I have some magic beans to sell you. I always hate that we never got EverQuest Next. Was so hyped when it was announced, and Daybreak came along and canceled it. I think that they knew it was going to be garbage, though, crazily. I think they just knew it was going to be garbage. That's why they canceled it. When I win $1 billion in the Powerball, I'll make them an offer. Dude, if I ever had that much money, I would 100%. I say that, but I would fucking buy the development team and just like, all right, here's 3 times the development team. Make EverQuest great again. I think the best phrase to describe that whole situation was mercy killing. I think so as well elsewhere. And yeah, like what Pool Boy said, it had some major problems. I think it was just, I'd rather have an EverQuest canceled game than an EverQuest game that released and is absolutely fucking horrendous. I really don't want to see an EverQuest situation drop like some of these other games that have dropped these days. Make EverQuest great again. That's going to be EverQuest 3. Alright, let's get out of here. We're 48 now. Let's get us some better buffs now, too. Look at the Warcraft 3 remaster. Better it just didn't happen. Yeah. There are going to be some things that I would rather just they don't do at all, if I have any choice in the matter. You need to make EverQuest great again command. Or emote, yeah. I'd be too worried about offending somebody somehow about it. Even if it's just blatantly some sort of a joke. Just tell him to fuck off, that will offend him. Who knows these days with people. Okay, we're 48. Where is a good spot for us to go at 48 now? Trying to think. Velks. Yeah. But make EverQuest great again in a bright red hat. No, don't do that. Yeah. Justice is my 48 go-to. Dragon Scale Hills. Yep. You know me, pool boy. Straight to the level 70 content. Yep. If I wanted to get ass assaulted, I've got plenty of other options. I think Justice would probably be Nightmares tier 1, but not familiar with the zone. Buried Sea. Here, let's do this. I'm gonna run my druid over to the hot zone person. I'm gonna see what the hot zones are right now. Because depending on the 50 and 55 hot zone, we might hit some different content. I just hope it's not Skyfire. Please don't be Skyfire. Please don't be Skyfire. Let me see here. 50 is Skyfire Mountains. 55 is Riwi, Coliseum of Games. And 60 is Barandu. So trash, trash, and trash. It's gonna be Serpent's... Yeah. Jesus Christ. Trying to remember how to even get to Riwi from here. Do we go through Riwi through Natembi or Barandu? Let's go to Pop. Even without the hot zone, the zones are still better. I think they are too. But we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give Barandu a try here. We're gonna not just dig our heels in the ground. We're gonna not Barandu. Riwi. I hate Barandu though, man. Friends don't let friends go to Riwi, yeah. Basically. Alright, we're gonna... Worst case scenario, we just get the fuck out of Dodge if it's too bad. But I think we go through Kanemi, and then... Let's see here. Discord. Gates. Riwi is through Kanemi. Okay. The dailies for my characters are holding our Barandu. I got swarmed last time and had to sucker. Yeah. Worst case scenario, we end up at the Karanas. Let's face it, nothing worse than that. Shut up. I mean, shit, these guys are all white cons here. No, I never use the EverQuest navigation stuff. I guess we... Oh. Well, I can't even zone in because of my level. Well then, you do not meet the requirements for entering Kanemi, Court of Nahilia. Okay, so maybe we can just fight here. I wonder what the XP like is here. Are these guys chasing after me? These guys are chasing after me, I think. Can you report to Barandu? That's what I did. Okay, I think I'll have to do that. What level do you want? I was gonna do 3-week Coliseum of Games for level 55. That's a strange requirement, though. So I guess Barandu is gonna have to be the place that we go to. Taloja. Oh, at 50. Okay. Just goes to show. Damn it. I never bound myself to Hate's Fury. There's a fucking old one. Hate's Fury. Isn't that through... I'm trying to remember. Legacy Akeisha zones are UG. See, Spindle, that's generally how my thought process is, but Dulax Harbor, I actually really like. Damn it. Too tall. Or Droga. See, I would do LDONs crazy if it let me with less than 3 people. It's stupid. It actually requires you to have 3 people. I would fucking love to run some Lost Dungeons. Actually did the any encounter on Nadux, and Mischief was the weirdest waste of time ever. It is. I really think that this is going to end up kind of just wasting our time running to try to do 3-week Coliseum of Games, but we're going to give it a try. I'm convinced it's not going to be as bad as I'm thinking. If this doesn't pan out, then we're probably just going to go hit like Plane of Justice. I've never seen Hate's Fury or Droga. Oh, you do not meet the requirements for renting Barandu. Okay, so we can't do that. So maybe we will do Hate's Fury. I think we can just run there. Droga just looks like Nurga, but higher level mobs. Okay, so we're gonna give Hate's Fury a try. Slam, you son of a... Okay. Okay. Okay, Slam. Is Lost Dungeons good EXP? Like, could you chain them and would it be an efficient way to level? It would be. Humble. It's a really good way to level because then you're both getting the levels of the enemies you're fighting and the enemies, like the quest rewards from it. They're decent EXP though. Couldn't resist House of Weekend, dude. We're doing good, man. We are doing good. Why is the Piranhas will reward 500,000? Because no one will ever have it. Because I will never say a bad thing about the Piranhas. One of my favorite streamers that I watch, he's like a Dark Souls speedrunner and he loves like Monster Hunter and stuff like that. And one of his things that he used to have a channel point reward was 500,000 points to say for have him play Bloodborne. And because no one was ever going to get there. Because he can't handle the truth. Saving up now, you just stream 24/7 for a while. Listen, if I could ever make streaming a full-time thing, I'd 100% do it. Even if I'm playing games that aren't just EverQuest, I would be all for it. I'm at 80k, so maybe before I die of old age. Holy shit, you're already at 80,000, man? Streaming over becoming VP. Yeah, if streaming ever paid me more than that, then yeah, absolutely. Even if streaming paid me like a solid like 40,000 a year, I would do it. I wouldn't even ask for the 130,000 that I would get for VP. I would just take 40,000. That would be okay. Because then there's no gas money because I don't have to fucking go anywhere. I basically just have to pay for food, living, and uh, coffee at that point. Ever considered prostitution or drug dealing for a living? I would have to make 200k a year, otherwise I can't afford current lifestyle. Damn, pool boy. Didn't you say Dulac Harbor is the for Hate's Fury elsewhere? Because I don't see it on my map. Wife, 2 kids, and we enjoy travel. Well, damn. Pool boy, you want to be a sugar daddy? Here, let's do this. Around here somewhere, might be on the other side of the mines. Because I don't see it. Where is... I fucking hate this. There's Torgan Mines, Gulf of Gunthak, to the Dead Hills. It's off Nadox. Okay. Just goes to show how little I ever do this. Gotta go to the other zone at Gunthak. Okay. Through the lava. That's right. Okay. We'll go back. Okay. This way. You always go Dulac to Justice. Oh, that's right. There's 2 different zones to Crypt. Yeah. We'll just make ourselves a nice little train the entire way there. Here we go. Yeah, that's right, because this turns into the fire tunnel. Man, it has been a long time since I was in Nadex. It's at least been a couple of years. Carnor's 2.0, yeah. Oh, these guys are blue. Okay. Oh, can I not be on a... Oh, I cannot be on a mount here. I see what you're doing, getting lost for 5 minutes. Oh, what are you talking about, man? I've never, I don't know what you're talking about, Slam. Hate's Fury does blow chode, though in my opinion, people love it, but to me. I have no idea what you're talking about, Slam. Do 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 do. Hate's Fury. Okay, we can go up over the bridge. And I think we gotta cut through. Bull boy, thanks for the gifted sub to So. Thank you very much, man. I think we're going the right way. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much, man. a whole lot of you guys that are super generous in here. Thanks for doing Hate's Fury. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, man. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is actually kind of cool. It's been a long time since I've been here, and I forgot that that's what this area looked like. These guys are all like red and yellow to me, so we're gonna see if we might have to pull out our mercenary. Very, very nice. 55, Jesus. Okay. Uh-oh. See, you see me using hand-to-hand here. I'm still using hand-to-hand. Punchy! I mean, thankfully I've still got my damage shield here to do most of the work for me. It's my favorite mode of fighting, fisticuffs. I mean, it's 120, so I'm good. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Hate's Fury is a zone that I haven't been here in a long time. I forgot that it's got, like, 2 different sections. Because it's basically, like, upper deck, lower deck, I think. %, okay. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna put my weapon back on now. Rude. Is 10% good? At this level? Still, yeah. I mean, we're still fighting guys that are almost 10 levels higher than us. I mean, and these guys are still not doing any damage to me at all, so... Oh, he's a healer. Ah, shit. Kill the priest. I fucking hate healers so much. Do I not have any combat abilities that can, like, counter that? Head pummel. There we go. You were missing components. Damn it. Berserkers get a stun as long as you have the appropriate axes for it. But do you hate more healers or summoners? Summoners, absolutely. Yeah, elsewhere they get a stun as long as you have the axes for it. Karanas. Death to Shaman, if you can ever run a good one out of mana. Hint, you can't. But yeah, they just eat their... They start with their toes, and then their fingers. And they just start lopping off body parts from there. And no, Karanas was not an answer there. Yep. And they heal themselves and just keep on eating. As long as you have a good canny dancer, I think you're going to be okay. Shamans eat ass to stay alive. Holy shit. Yeah, same. Hubble has the same idea, dude. Same. Yeah. Nothing a good old tongue punch in the fart box that can't fix anything. Sounds like that one game, Squat Tag and Zucchini Patch. Nothing little pink eye can't handle. Ranged attacks, let's go. Show about me rather than the actual zone. And that spells in POK become no trade after once above about 75. Yeah, and pretty much everything after that is no trade. And just to give you guys some perspective, we were getting like 6 and like 10 and 11% EXP. But since we have a mercenary out, we're getting 6.6 and 5.7%. Much worse EXP. Can we hit him from here? Maybe? 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 Nope. Yeah, I can look like that. As long as I'm not interrupted. Fine, interrupt me. It's a shame that that ability requires axes of the appropriate level to activate it, rather than just being able to use one of the axes I have. It's kind of stupid. Change illusion? Okay. Fair enough. Okay, to what illusion? Which illusion? You have about 90 to pick from. Can I cast that? Oh, I can't cast that yet. Can I cast that? No, I can't cast that yet. Damn it. Or should I just pick one slam? Gnome? I don't think I can do Gnome on this guy. Because Mask of Tinkering is still... Maybe. Can I? Nope, that doesn't work. This other one? Nope. Sorry, dude. Here. Roll some dice and count. Okay. So, random 1 to 90. 42. So we'll just start. That's what, 40 right here. 40, 42. Cobalt. We'll be a kobold then. I also need to update that illusions command because I think I need 6 illusions commands. Illusions 2, illusions 3, illusions 4, illusions 5. I think I'm gonna need 6 now. New kobold looks so much better than the old ones. Really, you like this? A lot of people talk about how they don't like them. Nightbot, ban yourself for spamming. Hang him. My Merc just freaked out because I pulled 2 enemies. Okay. I like both kobold designs. I like both too. I think there's a couple different kobold ones you can get too. There's like a kobold king one also. Old goblins is still the best though. Oh, agreed. 100% agreed. Merc doing his best wizard impression, doing nothing while soaking EXP. Yep. No healers. No healers. Hooray. Wizards be like, okay guys, AFK. Come back 30 minutes later. Okay, so what did I miss? Oh, nothing. Just soaking all the EXP and doing nothing for us. See, look at that. My mercenary just leveled, and all of his buffs wore off because I leveled. That is stupid. That should not happen. That's so frustrating. It was at our group with their AFK time became slightly less when we said, we will disband you, let us know when you're back. Yeah, new year, new Merc. Yeah, new level, new Merc. It's so stupid, though. Still 75 Mercs are OP anyways. They are. To be honest, I think they did it on purpose because beforehand, when I was switching personas, my mercenaries would sometime maintain the level 125 buffs, like you guys have seen on stream before. So I think they did it just to dispel those buffs. Order to keep level with the caster, they are dismissed and resummon +1 level, otherwise they're 6th level behind until you zone. Could be it too. How do you get the extra 2 bag slots? Is it a marketplace thing? It is, it's one of the perks. It's a merchant's perk. You know, the adventurer's perk and merchant's perk, and there's like one other perk that you can have as a monthly thing through. Let me see here. Services. Subscription. Yeah, the monthly bonus things. I have all 3 of the bonus things because it's like $4.99 extra a month to have all 3. So you get the extra 2 bag slots across all characters, across all servers. Anything that costs real dollars, V is all over it. Not anything. I don't buy drugs or prostitutes. That costs real life money. I have one addiction, and it's this game. And apparently illusions, too. Now, if they took Chrono... Where's your Chrono deposit box? Spend real life money on extra perks or a gift sub, tough choice. Oh boy. You want me to beg? Because I'll beg. Is the proceed take Chrono as payment? Yeah. Like I said, a Chrono deposit box. Where do I slip the Chrono? Well, my wife, she needs to give me a good schedule the next time she goes out of town so I can clean up the drugs and prostitutes before she gets home. Exactly. Anytime my roommate leaves, I'm like, dude, just let me know whenever you're on the way back so I can put all the fun stuff up before you get back. I mean, otherwise you're going to walk in and whatever you see is your fault, not mine. Where is the microtransaction spot for the prostitute? Like Buckaroo and Kerplunk? Hookers and Blow. Oh, hello there. Jello and Twister, yeah. If the butt plug is left out, that's your own fault. No, it's like the hanging swing and the whips and chains and all that stuff. See, that's nice. We haven't really seen any other healers in a while. Is the Ardent Clockwork Bear Saddle worth getting? I think it looks really cool, personally, Pixel. That's about whether or not you want to spend the money. But what's the best illusion besides Skeleton? Best illusion. I don't know. I mean, there's Dragon. I really like the Orc illusion. I really like the new Visage of the Eldar that they added as well. That's a tough choice, man. The Empty Man with the spiky suit of armor. Oh, you like the enchanted suit? The enchanted suit? Is there a Predator one? Yes, there is. Guys, the Predator. Look like a raptor. Used to be also a pretty good alternative because it to the Recluse illusion, because I think this one also gives you a poison proc. One that looks like the Predator from the... Oh god, no. No. Those mobs in the cave. No, dude, I wish. There's no tail slap animation, I'm sad. Yeah. Or we could be a snake and we could kick. How about that, man? Copyright hits you, yeah. Who needs money anyways? That's what copyright strikes are for. The closest to the Predator illusion that we would have would be... Where is it? would be our little Cthulhu illusion. They have mobs that look like Predator. I forget the zone. Do they really? Because this is the closest I can really say. Yeah, get a little Reptar. Is the new bear mount actually in the store now? How much are they asking for it? Yes, it is. It's the Clockwork Bear Saddle. I think it's about the same as the other prices. But it's not a good buff. It looks cool. It looks really cool, in my opinion. Yeah, it's definitely not as expensive as I thought they would go as well. Like, the other ones are... I mean, it's more expensive than the other ones, that's for sure. But I would only be willing to pay that much if it had a good buff that came along with it. But since it's still just the mount buff Beza, it's only like an extra 250 HP and stuff. It's legit expecting $40. They only charge 40 for the mounts if it comes with like a bundle, like the House of Thule bundle pack that gets you the Verdant and the Desiccated. That bundle costs 40, but that also comes with like 1,000 of the Sword of Truth illusion ornaments and stuff as well. Thankfully, so far they haven't been that bad. Yeah, you get 1,000 of one mount, 1,000 of the other mount, 1,000 of one bag, 1,000 of another bag, 1,000 of Sword of Truth, and you also get all the like the 1,000 of the Wailing contract and the Discordant contract as well. I mean, you got a lot of stuff for that pack. That sucked that I wasn't in on that too. How much was it? I think it was like $200 for a lifetime subscription. And I was also really cautious because I figured the reason they were doing that is I figured they were about to go out of business. So I thought it was like a cash grab. I 100% thought it was a cash grab. I was genuinely worried that I was like, oh shit, they're about to like go out of business, so I don't know what's going to happen. Was that a work when it happened? Can justify it? Yeah. Did it come with other perks and stuff? No. It was just the flat out subscription. There's an even better version of that Predator graphic. Love the Drow stories. Yep. Forgotten Realms, man. I've got almost that entire series of books in my bookcase in my living room. Those stories got me through got me through college when I was going to college. Because I walked to and from my college campus like 2 miles from my house. So I would specifically get all of my classes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I would walk to class at 7:30, and I just stayed on college campus like all 12 hours throughout the day, even if I had an hour or two between classes, and I would just sit there and read. Those stories were awesome. My broke ass sitting there with my CD player, just listening to music while I was reading on campus. So now that we're level 50, can we finally go to... I think we can finally go to Barandu, so let's try that since it's a hot zone. We're going to teleport out of here. It's a hot zone, so hopefully the EXP is going to be drastically better. Won't they hit harder than Hate's Fury? They'll probably hit harder, yeah, but better EXP. How high you taking this Berserker? I really don't know elsewhere. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be streaming. I'm just going to keep on going until I feel like not. What's up, Day? If you want to join at any point elsewhere, you're welcome to. I mean, realistically, I'd like to for like at least another hour. If that answers your question. How you doing, Day? Might do, but didn't want to bring something over leveled. I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, there's definitely got to be something funky with the EXP stuff going on right now, because normally by now I would have already been well into my 60s with 3 hours in this level of an overpowered character. The fact that I have to run through a level 60 zone to get through a level 55 zone is kind of stupid. Because this might hurt. Waiting to see what happens here with the weather. Will it snow? Will it rain? Who the hell knows? Oh yeah, dude, I forgot we're getting to the rough weather kind of time of year. Was coughing so hard almost passed out a couple times this week. Damn. Realizing that it's expensive to start my new position. Really? How so? You having to buy a whole bunch of new stuff for the position? Okay, this is Riwi. We're gonna see. It's dropped 1,600 on a new wardrobe. Hot damn, dude. They not reimburse you for any of that stuff? They don't give you like anything for starting the position? Okay, number one, these guys already have a lot less HP than Hate's Fury. A lot less HP. And so far, they're not doing enough damage to break my Jansville perk. And 10% EXP with my mercenary out. Okay, this was the place to go. This was 100% the place to go. Twice the EXP, less HP. Not for this clothing, safety gear, related gear. Oh. So only for like the safety stuff they will. Well, damn, dude, I hope it pans out for you if you're having to drop that much money. Seemed like something you're going to want to stick with for a while. Did you take off your weapons before it was requested? I took off my weapons whenever it was requested. Ooh, we got it named. Yeah, I took off my weapons for, I want to say, almost 10 minutes whenever it was requested. Oh, it's the first bit of damage I've taken on this character. This guy hitting hard enough that he's actually breaking through my Jansville. Just doing some admin stuff for the channel points. I got you. This is a life position, good pension, government job. That's badass, man. So well worth the cost for now. That's huge, man. Alright, what did this dude drop? He dropped a bard weapon. 8 of them spent being lost. Nuh-uh. I was like, oh no, where am I going? Okay, this is way better EXP, man. I never thought I would be happy to be in a Gates of Discord zone. I think Hate's Fury must also have like a really bad Zim as well, because it's, I guess it's supposed to be an in-game zone. And we're going to start getting AAs pretty soon, so that's going to give us a pretty drastic jump. About to break 20,000 HP in our 50s. Well, at least these guys don't seem super social either. I could ask another stupid question. But should I be setting any percent of my EXP to AAs, or should I wait to max level to grind them out? Okay, so Humble, it depends on if you're playing free-to-play or not. If you're playing free-to-play, then it would probably be a good idea to set like 10% or something like that to AAs. No snare. The only other snare perk that I have as a Berserker requires a specific axe that I don't have. I'm not free to play, I'm on Mischief, then no. I wouldn't worry about it personally, Humble, until you're higher levels. Unless you're an SK, or not an SK, unless you're a tank. From my understanding, like, tanks are required to basically have, like, max AAs, though. On Mischief. Like, a lot of times groups won't want you unless you have max AAs. Yeah, Hulk, all the Berserker abilities require specific axes, and I'm only using like the level 118 axes. Which is kind of stupid that it's not letting me use it with just a regular axe that I have, but who knows. The only real reason not to auto-grant is if you don't want to out-level a specific hunting ground. Yeah. My mercenary gonna follow me? So I think I just broke the game a little bit. My mercenary is out. He is with me, but he's not in my group. Uh-huh. He's clearly out because I can see his stats. Is he gonna fight with me too? Okay, so he's just AFKing. That is really strange. I've never had that happen before. But with auto grant and stuff like that, Humble, I can imagine you really wouldn't need it. Wizard Merc. Yeah. This is a manager's position, so I needed it to be more professional wardrobe. Ah. Too bad he doesn't help but not take EXP, right? Will he still take a... We're about to find if he's going to take EXP or not. No, he didn't take any EXP. Or maybe he did, because I still got 7%. We're going to try one more. We're going to... I don't know. Maybe I'll have to suspend him and see if he does anything after this. Because if anything, I don't really need him. I'm still killing just fine without him. This game is so weird sometimes. Man, my range damage is sucking some serious ass right now. It was doing really good, but then suddenly it was just fucking doing nothing there. Maybe my piercing damage has finally outleveled my range damage. And I might need to carry more gnomes if throwing damage is your goal. Yeah. Start chunking some little gnome boys. Okay, so let's just try suspending this dude if he's not gonna... So I got 13% with him out. He was there, he's like my emotional support mercenary, but he just wasn't doing anything. But in reality, I guess I don't need him, because these guys have like no HP. Maybe I underestimated Riwi this entire time. Because they're still not doing enough damage to really break my Jan's Veil unless they're named. They've got crap for HP. And I'm getting 15% EXP again. Jesus. The hell of a hot zone. Is veal pronounced veal in the US in general, or is it like veil in most other countries? Probably either or. Elsewhere, I am not the go-to when it comes to pronunciations. But I'm sure veil or veal, either way would be fine. It also depends on where you're from, because I'm from the South and we kind of pronounce stuff like shit anyways. I've always heard it as veil, yeah. I am not a good judge of pronunciation, so... I tell you what, boy. You know, I am really impressed with this zone. I really thought this was going to be worse, but this is really, really good EXP. These guys are dying really quick. Would it be this easy if you were with like a low-level non-twinked group? Probably not. Okay, so maybe I'll add Reweed to the mix of leveling zones. These have less HP than a Legacy Evocation mob. They do. Probably dead for the first non-single pull, yeah. Yeah, Dave, with these guys have less HP, and they're giving twice the EXP. Actually, over twice the EXP. I'm getting 14% here with no mercenary when I was getting 5% with a mercenary, fighting enemies that died way slower. So maybe they balance these zones a little bit better, and not to mention the plethora of enemies. They're fucking everywhere. They don't have a really bad social aggro range either. To give you guys an idea, it looks like they only have about 30% more HP than a Carnor's Castle enemy. Where are you on the map? It's the zone right next to Barandu. So it's like the zone in right next to Barandu. I'm thoroughly impressed with this zone, man. I really thought this was going to be a shit show. Any idea what the respawn time is? So we've been here, I want to say it's pretty close to 10 minutes. Probably anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes, it looks like. Which is pretty quick, but the fact that, I mean, with how fast I'm killing, and there's still an abundance of enemies out here in this field. And, I mean, I'm the only one here. I never would have pegged a Gates of Discord zone as a good spot to level, but it... Where'd the other... Oh, there he is. Yeah. So Hate's Fury enemies were about the same level, maybe 1 or 2 levels higher. But literally half the HP. Or, sorry, twice as much HP. I wish I could do more throwing damage here, but these guys also run really fast. Can I be on my mount, I wonder? We can be on our mount, we might do some... Ah, here we go. Oh, well, no kiting for us. No stunning for you. And this is why I went ogre. This might be a stopgap for me between Justice, level 50 mobs, and Tactics. Honestly, dude, this seems like a really good spot. I can't say what it's going to be like without the Hot Zone EXP, but with the Hot Zone EXP, for 14%, if you divide that over 3 characters with the boost, you would still be getting like 7% per kill. This is really good. And if you have a mercenary out, probably like 5%. It's about getting single pulls. I mean, so far, I've had single pulls except for right there, because I was stupid. But as long as you've got somebody who can snare, which I'm assuming almost you always do, everything has been a single pull so far, except for when I've clearly pulled something that's right next to another enemy. Mostly or a mage nuke at 20%, yeah. Like this. This is probably going to be a twofer because these guys are right next to each other. No? See, look at that. He was right next to him, and it was still a single pull. This is probably a pretty good spot for you, man. Because everything, for the most part, has been gapped enough that it's not been that big of a deal. Nearly always have a Pacify Harmony class, so might watch the VOD back when paying more attention. Yep, yeah. You'd probably be fine in that case. This is really good EXP, though. And these guys are all dropping platinum, too, so it would kind of make up for having a mercenary out. Oh, buddy. Yeah, a snare class would definitely be preferable. I'm assuming having an SK or something, or a druid or a ranger even. See? Yeah, still a single pull. As long as I have a safe spot to park accounts 2+3 should be perfect. I think at the zone end, or pretty close to the zone end right there would be fine, and you can just pull back to it. And you've got this entire field right here you can pull from. Granted, getting here would be a little bit harder, because like I said, this is right next to the Barandu zone in, and that's a level 60 zone. So if you teleported in, you could probably run invisible to this spot. Come on, buddy. Bro. Seriously? Or I can just suddenly stop hitting at all entirely. have a mage. Would be 55 plus, can invis, pray. Yep, there we go. Jesus Christ, my character just decided to stop doing any kind of damage there. We're actually going to wrap things up here anyways. This will be a good stopping point. I haven't had breakfast yet today. I guess it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so it wouldn't really be breakfast, but... Come on. Range damage. Let's go, boy. There we go. Yep. So yeah, we're going to wrap things up here, guys. Thanks everybody for watching today. Pool Boy, looks like Nines and Pixel. Thank you guys again for the subs today. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, for sure. Take it easy. I'm going to see about rating somebody's channel here. Let's see here. Let's see who's online. Hi, bye. Richter. Let me see here. Glad I caught at least some of your stream. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Day is glad to see you as well, man. Yeah, I'm gonna send you guys over to another EverQuest streamer. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he's playing EverQuest, it looks like. God, it would help if I could spell. Anyways, I'm going to send you guys over. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We might be on later day. If we can get the group on to do stuff, I'll probably be on a little bit later. Yeah, that's going to do it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to raid here in 3, 2, 1, and here we go.